Hello, everyone. Welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. Thank you for your likes, subscribes. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Now, remember that day when they said Mohbad died of ear infection. Somebody came out. This is why I know that Iyabo Ojo had been planning Mohbad's death for a long time. And I accept the fact that Iyabo Ojo has a connection. She's one of the sole owners of Gist Lover. Now, before Perez put this update out, there was a rumor that was flying around that, when they told us that Mohbad died, a guy which happens to be Darosha's friend, I can tell you that authoritatively. Darosha's friend made a voice note that, why will Mohbad die? I was in Perez Hospital when they brought Mohbad. Mohbad walked into Perez Hospital with his 2 legs. I saw him. The guy even said he posted, he took a picture with Mohbad. Darosha purposely said that because they wanted to confuse us. Immediately the boy put that update out. The boy sent it to Gist Lover. Gist Lover put that voice note out without investigating the proper truth. And inside that update, the guy said, I have the picture I took with Mohbad. I will put it out. Immediately somebody sent me that voice note. I came out, if you all can remember. I came out and said, disregard that voice note. It is a lie. Can you all remember? I said that voice note is a lie. I said, let us see the picture first before we can accept that Mohbad walked into Perez Hospital with his 2 legs. Not knowing that Mohbad was taken to Perez Hospital dead, brought in dead. But they wanted to confuse us. That was why that guy made that voice note and Gist Lover pushed out the narrative. Now, let us read what Perez Hospital. So immediately, people started coming for Perez Hospital. They started attacking Perez, that it was Perez Hospital that killed Mohbad. So immediately, Perez Hospital quickly put out an update. Let me now read Perez Hospital update for you. Perez Hospital put this update on the 25th of September 2023. Perez Medicare Hospital, 40A, Castle Rock Avenue, off Jakonde Roundabout, Osapa, London, Lekki, Lagos. Yeah? Press statement. The attention of the management of Perez Medicare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and fake information being circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ilerioluwa Loba, aka Mohbad, died in our medical facility. Don't forget that Ashana confirmed it on Arise TV that Mohbad died 20 minutes after he was taken to Perez Hospital. Don't forget that. Now, this is the hospital debunking that lie. We consider it patent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Loba was brought to our medical facility. And our medical team, they said lifeless body. They did not say a life body. But meanwhile, Ashana went on Arise TV to say that Mohbad was taken to the hospital 20 minutes after. I'm sorry about the break in transmission. Okay, okay, yeah. Are you listening to me? Now, Ejeki Makalo, we consider it patent to put out the record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, The lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, rigor mortis, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death, was observed, and the person who brought him to our facility were informed that, they were informed that Ashana was there, that Osha was there, Adura was there, Iyatunde was there. They were informed that it was a case of BID, brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that this disease was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injection on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital. Am I communicating? The doctor advised them that they should take Mohbad to the nearest government hospital. Yeah? Where it can be deposited in the morgue. Am I communicating? They said they should take Mohbad to the nearest hospital. Okay, increase the volume. The volume is high, Abi. Sorry. Yeah, the volume is high. So, our team therefore advised that the body should be taken to the nearest government hospital where it can be deposited in the morgue. Yeah? Now, let's continue. Let it be known that Mr. Ilerioluwa Aloba was not a patient of Perez Medical Hospital and was never admitted at our hospital at any material time whatsoever. Also, the nurse was said to be administering treatment on him at home. Is not our staff of Perez. And the video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which Mr. Ilerioluwa Aloba is seen alive and receiving treatment is not Perez Hospital. Yeah? We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and false information being circulated about Perez Medical Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading fake information and be mindful of the sensitivity of this matter. While we express our condolence to the family and friends of the deceased, Mr. Ilerioluwa Aloba, we also lend our voice to the call of thorough investigation. Even the hospital said they should investigate thoroughly into the circumstances of his sudden death. Even the hospital advised a thorough investigation for the circumstances that led to Mohbad's death and why they were lying that Mohbad was brought into that hospital live. Now, let's continue. I just want to bring this in for you to know that why is Ashana lying, covering up what really happened on that night. Can you all see that the 3 interviews Ashana had granted, she had not for one day tell us what happened to Mohbad on that fateful night. She stated, and I quote, she said Mohbad had a very little injury, but in her interview, she called 2 nurses for a little injury. But the police made us to understand that Mohbad was bleeding profusely. So who is lying? Is it the police or is it Ashana? Let's continue and listen to Ashana's interview. Let's continue. 1 minute. Yeah, sorry.
Other figure in my life. Paternity. Yes, we say you don't have the local study.
This is the Temu lawyer.
Because the man, when he was alive, he bought 2 land. He bought one in Liam's name. He bought one for himself. He bought for his father. Do you understand? So if he's...
Can you hear that? Now, please, I want you all to listen to me attentively. The lawyer said, and I quote, when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad bought one land for Papa Lolo, Omonuora. Mohbad bought one land for Omonuora, Omonu Lion Bag. Yeah? Mohbad bought one land for his father. And Mohbad bought one land for Ashana. Am I communicating? This is Mohbad that is coming from the trash. Mohbad is coming from the slum. Mohbad is coming. Mohbad was born with a finger. He was not born with a silver spoon. Am I communicating? So the first money Mohbad will see in his life, it will be to buy a landed property for Omonuora, Omonu Lion Bag. Yeah? Forgetting where he was coming from. Now, don't forget that Ashana is insisting that Baba Mohbad is after property. Now, the lawyer said, and I quote, he said Mohbad bought a landed property for Baba Mohbad. That was the land Baba decided to bury Mohbad. If Baba was so much into Mohbad's property, I'm asking you all a question. Will Baba allow them to bury Mohbad on that land? Because he doesn't need that land. Don't forget that the house they videoed Baba Mohbad struggled to build that house himself. It was not Mohbad that built that house for him. Mohbad just got him a land, according to this lawyer. And that was the land he wanted to bury Mohbad. Now, Mohbad that was coming from the slum. Mohbad Itomobi Yasheri. Don't forget that Mohbad does not have an access to his account. Mohbad does not have an account. Until when Naira Marley called Mohbad's father and said, your son is with me. He has no account. I have been paying into Ashana's mother's account and Ashana's sister's account. Why is your son at 26 does not have an account? I cannot be paying into your son's in-laws accounts anymore. So don't forget that if the lawyer is now telling us they bought a land for Omonuora, Omonu Lion Bag, it was Ashana that bought it for him. Mohbad ò tí tọ́jú ìyá ẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe rí. Baba, I'm sorry to say, ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe rí. When they showed us Baba, look at how wretched Baba was living in penury. Baba was living from hand to mouth. He did not look after his father. Don't forget, 10 years, I know. See, mommy. It was this olórí burúkú ṣẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ́rì táyé ò yẹ. Níbi tẹ́gbẹ́ tí ń náwó tó jẹ́ pójú ló ń ná ńbẹ̀. It was this same girl that came out and said, it was 10 years, I know. See, money. Ashana, come and talk. Tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀, màá gún ẹ lábẹ́rẹ́ tó máa fi bọ́ta ṣe show. Ashana, olórí burúkú ọmọ, ó ṣorí gbígbẹ bí ẹja ìfọ́lọ́. 10 years, I know. See, mommy. Nínú jíjẹ, níjọ́ àìríjẹ, níjọ́ tẹ́bí ń pọmọ, níjọ́ tọ́mọ ń sunkún tí òun bí sùn. Baba said, and I quote, to the extent that he will back the children. They will be looking for what to eat. So that boy will now forget. The first person he will wait. The first person the Mohbad will remember is Omo Ale. Omo Ale. Omo wọlé bàbá ṣọ́kú. Omo wọlé bàbá ṣọ́kú. Àkúkú bí sọ̀ṣẹ́ radarada. Ọmọ tó wọlé tí gbogbo ẹbí túká. Ọmọ tó wọlé tí ìdààmú àìrójú àìráyè tó wọnú ilé. Ọmọ inú ọ̀rá, ọmọ inú nylon bag. Tí Mohbad gangan fún ara ẹ̀ sọ pé, are you sure this boy is for me? You haven't told me who has this boy. Abẹ́tí gbàgbé ni. Ọmọ yẹn ló máa wá lọ ra ilẹ̀ fún. Make it make sense. When the parents are living in penury. When the parents are living in penury. And look at this. Look at this Temu lawyer confirming it. Let's continue. And don't forget, he did not give that land to Baba. He gave it to Baba to build a church on it. So that land was to build a church. It was not a gift for Baba, because Baba ti kọ́lé nínú owó carpenter, owó kóló. Ó ti fi kọ́lé. Let's listen, because I don't expect them to come to this platform or any of the TV platform to tell us all these nonsense talks. When they said she went to TV station to talk, I thought she went on TV station to tell us what killed Mohbad. In all the 3 interviews, they have not told us what led to them calling 2 nurses on the 11th of September 2023. Exactly. Why did they take the body home if they had no intention, if they had no plans? Why did they take the body home? The qualified doctor, professional, advised them to take the body to the general hospital. But instead of them to take the body to the general hospital, they took the body home. They took the body home. Do you know why they took the body home? That was when they came out to tell us that Mohbad cannot sign. Mohbad signed with thumbprint. They took Mohbad home to do all the necessary transfers, to do all the necessary, because Mohbad died. You did not call his father. You did not call the people that are close to him. The first person you called was a lawyer, Mohbad's solicitor, and Mohbad's alpha. What were they doing there? Wọ́n ní your kú lawyer lẹ kọ́kọ́ pè tí ó ń ṣe bàbá 80 something, God forbid tí bàbá ọkọ ya bá kú lọ́la wọn ò lè kọ́kọ́ pè lawyer. Àwọn ọmọ bàbá, àwọn ìyàwó bàbá ló máa kọ́kọ́ pè. Lawyer will be later. Abeg gbọ́ mi. But the lawyer died. Mohbad died. The first person Ashana did was to call lawyer, to call Afa, to come and certify, to come and correct every loopholes before Baba comes. No TV station was there. No video was there to show us how people were coming to condolence, to sign condolence book. And yet, Ashana is telling me that she has no hand in Mohbad's demise. Ashana, if they investigate you and you have no hand, emi gongo, my hand are me follow up. Ashana. Mohbad's partner is Ashana. I think you are new. Mohbad's partner is Ashana. Ashana. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá mean hawker. And hawker. And to man tarai. Yeah, that is the Yoruba of Ashana. Hawker, hawk. They call them hawker. Àwọn ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ayé. Let's continue to listen. Let's listen. Yeah.
He's a bastard. He wouldn't have the mother in his house and the child as dinner. So all this thing went on. We now say you don't have the right. At the point our client came and told us that instead of fighting this thing, let me just have the DNA. And we say, forget about legality. We say we are doing all our objections. Yeah, let us do the DNA.
She decided to have the DNA done because they've had a plan with Eniyan Baba's ex charge and bail lawyer, Eniyan, because they've had a plan with him. That was why everything we decided to do, Eniyan is always turning it down. Eniyan confused Bodayo, but he so much entered Bodayo's head because they had a plan. Don't forget, Eniyan is from the same place as Ashana's mother. So they have already planned how the DNA is going to work. That was why she came out and said she's ready for a DNA. Now, I want you all to listen carefully. Immediately, we changed Baba's ex-charge and bail lawyer that has no resident permit to go to Nigeria, yet he's treating an homicide case in Nigeria. Make it make sense. It's like Ogun tó fi múyè bọ̀dá yọ̀ gan lọ́lọ́ lò fún gbà yín. oògùn tó fi mú iye Bọ̀dáyọ̀ lọ fún wọn. I kept on telling him then, I said, Bọ̀dáyọ̀, why do you want to employ this man? This man cannot travel to Nigeria. He is under asylum. He's an asylum seeker. Yet you gave him a very big homicide case that even the police refused to unravel for us. But he kept on telling me unnecessary stories. I like what is happening to Bodayo now. But because if he had listened to me, we will not find ourselves here. But thank God for stopping Corona inquest. Atori Koshin Kololong. Don't stop Corona inquest. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ tètè mo lórí burúkú ènìyàn ṣòro ta ṣe fẹ́ yọ kúrò. We would have gone into that inquest and they will come back and tell us no case to answer. He was so adamant. I'm not changing him. I'm not changing. And even when I told Baba said, I want to see evidence. And I love Mommy Rich Grace that day. Mommy Rich Grace came up that line and said, Baba, evidence will ferry. To ba jẹ́ pé yẹ̀yin lẹ ń sanwó fún ènìyàn ṣòro. Ṣé máa ní kó má wá sí Naija kó jókòó síbẹ̀. And let me tell you something. Before they employed him, we cannot really blame Monkayo. Before they took him on the justice for Mohbad, they asked him, when are you going to go to Nigeria? He said that we go. Oh no, Shakin Shebioga. My workers, let them handle it. I will go in sometime. What is this guy's name? Gurexi is always asking, guy, but when are you going to go? Later, do you know what he told them? He said, I have told you, I don't have papers to travel. Oh. I have told you before you come to me, oh, I don't have papers to travel. That was why they hide the payments they've been making for him. They hide it for me. Because when they employed him, they said they will be giving him 150 when he appears in Corona inquest. Not knowing he was charging 4.5 million, 5 million, 8 million. To write one letter like this, it will take 500,000. They gave him 3 million to write to all embassies. To write to all embassies that this is what is happening. That is when I was, I was putting two and two together. He collected the money. He did not write any embassy. It was that lady in America that now started sending emails to embassies because he happens to work in a very high-profile place in America. After they gave him money to write embassies, he messed up a lot of things. He messed up. That was why I insisted that he's leaving. And Olori Burukwe, when he now sent a letter to Baba, can I shock you that Olori Burukwe ni yonshoro, enteyon ma shoro fun laye to ma fiku Olori Buruku is the only solicitor that I see online that is not using his face. Bíbélì ní tí wọ́n bá ṣe dáadáa kí ó ráyà. If you are truthful with yourself, if you are a real solicitor, won't you bring out your real face? Won't you use your own platform to advocate for justice? He will be using fake profile. Him and Ashana, they exchange profiles. Him and Ashana, I don't know who have the highest fake profile. Am I communicating? Very artless. He has been promised. That is why he's always talking with enemies. Look at them. Whenever we make something secret within the justice from bad, we will hear it from the opposite supporters. Feeding them. Olori Buruku. I want to let's continue. But we thank God. Atori Koshin Kololong. On va forward ara wọn ṣera wọn. Bankole and shit. Àwọn yẹn lọ dá justice inquest dúró. Asholom, God knows what he's doing for the inquest to be stopped. Because God doesn't want our efforts to be wasted. Let's continue. Let's listen to the Temu lawyer.
The DNA, Baba has run away since that time. We have written like 4 letters to his lawyers.
You see? He said when they requested for DNA, Baba Mohbad has run away. Let me tell you something. I don't follow lies. If Baba Mohbad is doing something that is wrong, trust me to come out and drag him. If I talk to him behind the camera, if he doesn't listen, I will come out and talk about it. You all should know that for me. Baba was really fighting for that DNA. They were giving Baba conditions. They were giving Baba conditions. They told Eniyan Shoro that, let me not shock you. Do you know that Baba don't even know about the DNA? Baba told Eniyan Shoro that we wanted the DNA. Eniyan Shoro went to meet with this Olori Bukutemu lawyer. They concluded, Eniyan Shoro just called Baba that day. Baba, the DNA is going to be done. I'm going to meet Ashana's lawyer tomorrow. They didn't carry Baba along. Eniyan Shoro now came back after 2 days and told Baba that, Baba, yes, we have decided to do the DNA. One is going to be done. The same place Ashana went to have secret DNA. That is the same one of the place Eniyan Shoro wants to go and have the DNA done. Number one. Number two, Eniyan Shoro now told Baba that if the DNA comes back, Baba is not allowed to talk to the public. Baba is not allowed to speak out to the public. That was when Baba said, no. The public wants to know what killed Mohbad. The same way I want to know what killed my son. The public needs to know. Why will DNA come back and you will tell me the public should not know? That was the condition Eniyan Shoro and Ashana's lawyer gave Baba. That was why Baba refused the DNA. That was why we came back to solicit for money that the DNA will be done abroad. Eniyan Shoro concluded with Ashana's lawyer. That was why Ashana was comfortable. Let Eniyan Shoro come out and face me. Let us have a live chat. Eniyan Shoro, come out and tell me I'm lying. Baba might not be really educated, but let me tell you something about that man. He's very intelligent. Baba is not daft. He might be listening to you. He might say, yes, ma, yes, sir. But he's very intelligent. His IQ is top-notch. Am I communicating? Baba didn't know anything about it. It was when Eniyan Shoro told Baba the condition, Baba refused. Now look at what they are saying. They said Baba has been running away from DNA. Let me shock you all. Why is it that immediately we removed Eniyan Shoro from justice? That is when Ashana started coming out and ranting on lies. Ranting on lies. Why can't she leave the judgment for the court? Corona inquest had started. Why granting interviews? She's scared now because the key person they put into that Eniyan Shoro, which is Eniyan Shoro, they've taken him out. So she wants to fight the battle herself. She wants to face the world herself with lies. Kakakile ku ile asha lo fe fi se kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ibì kan lèèyàn kan ti máa ń bá ibì kan. Let's continue.
Let us do this DNA. We are ready. Since that time, he has not mentioned DNA. The next thing we will hear is that we wrote to his lawyer. They wrote back and said, we are no longer his lawyer for the DNA thing. And Baba went on here to say, oh, I have debriefed my lawyers. They are not trustworthy. I'm bringing in another lawyer. Meanwhile, there was a judgment of court.
Baba did not bring in another lawyer. Can you see? Can you see what is paining them? Immediately, Baba discovered some misconduct from Eniyan Shoro. Baba disconnected with him. Baba told him he doesn't want him anymore. Immediately, Baba told him he doesn't want him anymore. Eniyan Shoro wrote them, secretly and told them they should write a letter to him. So when they wrote a letter to him, to Eniyan Shoro, that we are ready for DNA, Eniyan Shoro said, I am not their lawyer again. That is what this one is talking about now. Even if Eniyan Shoro was not Baba's lawyer, we still have Sam Shitu. But mind you, Sam Shitu was not the one handling the DNA because Eniyan Shoro had started handling the DNA before we brought in Sam Shitu. Look at the lies this dingbat, this coffin head, this Temu lawyer is lying on a public space. Let's continue.
God that gave us directives to go and do the DNA. So this is where the problem is. So to now be talking about property when the guy is still lying in the morgue will be unjust. And let me tell you something. The whole thing that Nigerians don't know.
Okay, listen. This Olori Buruku tó bá máa ṣánkú mọ́ òun náà lójú yìí. He said, and I quote, he said it will not be okay for them to be talking about property when Mohbad is still in the morgue. Please, I want you all to please kindly go and read all Ashana's updates. Every of her updates, it will be about royalty, it will be about property. Have you ever seen Ashana updated that all I want is getting justice for my husband? If you see it, please give it to me. I will update it. Please answer me. In all the updates and interviews Ashana has been having, have you seen where she said, all I wanted, please, I want the world to seek justice for my husband? Look at Baba Mohbad. He was crying and said, Eba mi bewon, please beg the government, let them give me justice. I have not seen where this girl has gone on the social media or on public space to say, all I want is getting justice for my husband. As a widow, I want justice for my husband. I don't want anything. All I want is justice. She has never for once did. And this dingbat is sitting there and saying that she doesn't want properties. I'm telling you now, she's 24. A 24-years-old girl, she still have a long way to go. If she doesn't believe in that property, if she did not buy Mohbad because of property, why does she want to fight to finish? Is it her forefathers' property? Did she work for that properties? Entrepreneur olosho, entrepreneur don't pin obokirileki. A dignified 24-years-old girl that her husband died, and people are frustrating her, according to her. I will walk away. One year, I tell you when you can Tony J. It is only girls that want to live a luxury life, but they cannot work, that we want to die in somebody's property. That we want to go and marry a popular person, a rich person, because they cannot work. They want to depend on that person to live their luxury life. Am I communicating?